And so if you were coaching today, what sort of things would you have your swimmers do? If they are sprinters, what do you see as being kind of the key pillars of being able to sprint? Kind of, I guess, somewhat of the real nuances of technique aside, what are some of those key components that you feel like made you a really good sprinter?
Well, going from the 2008 games up until 2012, my average distances were per practice were actually getting shorter every single year. Before I used to do, 5K was short, 6,500 was very normal. By the time I got to the London games, I was averaging about 3,500 meters per workout. But what I was doing though was increasing the intensity, because if you're going to swim fast, your muscles have to know how to actually go fast. So I did a lot of really simple sets of just 25 pushes, on like 45 seconds or a minute, depending on how many I'm doing. And what I would try to do is I would try to start off trying to get it under 11 seconds flat. And then by the end of it, I'm trying to keep it still under 11 seconds flat. And sometimes, actually quite often, I would actually be able to go even faster. I'd be going like 10 sevens, 10 sixes from a push. So while I think there's some times where, we do like, you do stretch cord stuff like this to help, but there are things about your technique and how the water is flowing over your body that you can only really feel at high speeds. So I think if I was coaching, first, technique 100% is probably the most important. But then after that, you've got to be able to do exactly that technique incredibly fast, and then do the exact same technique incredibly slow. Like we're at this training camp in Hawaii, and my coach, I didn't know he was doing this, but he had me going through exactly this sprint set, and he took some slow motion video of me and some photos while I was sprinting from head on, and then he had me just doing my between set easy swim. Did the same thing, and then while I was doing cool down, he did the exact same thing. And now sometimes when he does presentations, he actually puts these videos in there and shows that no matter what speed Brent was going, he only ever had one technique. So
I like that.
That's actually a little trick that I actually tell younger swimmers, that when they actually get to cool down, do that cool down with the best technique that you actually can, because your muscle memory is going to remember the very last thing you did in the pool.